Hello, Gemini. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. These are the stories of the Anima Mundi, God, Goddess, Creator, guides, angels, the Force, the finger pointing to the moon. All that is, we are all part of it. We are all part of divinity. So thank you so much for being here and bringing your energy to this reading. This is a relationship reading for Gemini. It is not dated. And of course, anything that rings your bell, toots your whistle, tickles your fancy, that's the message for you. If it's not empowering, it's not the message for you or not the message at this time. This is for all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Gemini Curious, Gemini Cusper, what have you. Or if you just like the title of the reading, let's go for it. I appreciate you being here. If you could like, share, subscribe, comment, love emoji comments, love all that stuff. Thanks to everybody who donated. Details for that and other ways to articulate to the channel are in the description box below. I put my prayers on my altar for you to attain the best and most thriving energy available. So thank you so much for being here. Because you're here, I can be here, wiping my nose, getting over a cold. All right. Yes. So I've been doing these, and the Knight of Cups has appeared in both Aries and Taurus's reading, and now yours, Gemini. This card popped out. I haven't seen it yet. We'll see what that is going forward. But as we do this, let's get into our gratitude practice. This is my gratitude practice. We're part of it. And I love having you join me with that. I've got the Dreamscape Oracle by Matt Hughes, Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinan. We'll be pulling cards for each of the categories of colleagues and network, your friends, your family and children, and your partner and romantic love relationships. We have the Edmund Dulac Tarot for the yin side of the equation, and the Gustave Doré Tarot for the yang side. And then Nat Gersberger's Radiant Wilds Tarot to clarify at the end. So, without further ado, let's take a deep breath. Think of a micro tenderness or a macro tenderness. Anything that comes to your intuition, heart, mind, body, soul, spirit right away to give thanks for. It could be something of great awe or something just a little delight. An afternoon delight just popped into my head. Silly song. Okay, and it's great. Very sexy and corny. So yeah, I'm thankful, mentioning that, I'm thankful for some of the cool sexuality research that I've been looking at today. Esther Perel and Emily Nadosky, I think her name is, and some other people. So that's been really awesome. Sexuality is a blessing, and we all deserve to express our sexuality in safe and pleasurable ways. So I appreciate you. I'll be giving thanks for that. Whatever comes to your mind. It could be a ladybug or a piece of toast. I don't care. Let's just take a deep breath and bless this space, this reading, and this time that we have together. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Source. That's wonderful. I love that. Thank you. I feel very positive. I feel like kind of a bright, ebullient energy in here. So let's take that with us. I like positive energy for you, Gemini. So colleagues and network. And friends for Gemini. Family and children. This could be your inner child too, my loves. Healing, family dynamics, and then romantic relationships and partnerships. And if there are things that we're seeing here that are things that are not in your life that you desire or desire to repair, let's use this energy to go forward with, what we want to look out for while we're seeking those dynamics in our lives. Colleagues and network. Our friends. Our beautiful friends. Thank you for being here, friend. Woo! Slip sliding away. Family and children. Woo! There it is. And that one came up upright, so we'll keep that. Oh my gosh. I'm recording this during the December, so it's holiday time. So that seems pretty par for the course. Battle. But that's okay. And then romantic relationships and intimate partners. Awesome. Thank you. Terrific. And for Gemini, please. What energy are we looking at for Gemini? We have the Knight of Swords that came out for Taurus as well. We've got Six of Wands. Awesome. Oh, shoot. Look at me. Well, that appeared, so we'll keep that. And then you're getting a lot of info here. Nine of Pentacles with at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, look at that hangman. So that's not always easy, right? There's some, or I'm sorry, this is Justice. Still, not always easy with Justice. I love the beautiful illustrations in here. Evocative, right? Oh gosh. And then we've got the World. So, and Temperance. Look at these, all these major arcana coming through and a court card. So if this is a person, the Knight of Swords is you, Gemini. And then we've got Temperance is Sagittarius, Justice is Libra, and we've got the World. This is like Saturn energy, and it includes all the fixed signs in that one. So, all right. So Yin is you're receiving a lot of downloads from the universe here. And then Gemini, please. So a lot more listening than action. A little less conversation, a little more action. But you are listening, right? And oh, the star. So Aquarius energy, beautiful. Got the moon, Cancer. Wow, look at all this major arcana is just popping off. And then there's the Three of Swords. So that's tough. But it's okay. It's something that we can deal with. It's just our thoughts, our stories that we tell ourselves. And the Six of Cups. Oh, yeah. See, that's that healing bomb. This is heart chakra stuff. And then we've got this other Six of Wands. So this is like victorious energy. And the sixes are the heart path, right? So like you're going into the very center of yourself and you're being informed by these really powerful cosmic energies. And the moon, of course, is so receptive. It's reflecting the light of the sun. So if you're looking at your sun sign here, you might want to look at the opposite side of your chart to see like where that's, reflecting into your life. This is interior space. It's where things might not be so clear. You really have to listen to your instinct and intuition and know that the messages may not be apparent immediately. The star is a sun. Our sun is a star. So this is like this light of hope and healing. There's a lot of healing in the Six of Cups, particularly healing things from the past. That said, let's go forward with colleagues and network. We've got Death Mother. Ooh, yeah. So this is like enfolding in this embrace, And with these two cards together, I'm seeing like you're going to active healing, right? And these may be from just having like not a great network of people around you, toxic coworkers, putting to end like dynamics that are shallow, that don't work for you, and that are just frankly like bringing in energy that like makes you feel bad about yourself. you know, you might be listening too much to that. Like, there's so much receptive energy and not like enough active energy that I'm seeing here, really. We do fortunately have both of these knights, so that is like, you know, fire and air and fire in water. So this does have a masculine principle that can like help you bring forward some more of your power. Love to more see a king, of course, but you do have these angels watching over you, and particularly Temperance is kind of a fixed angel. The world has these fixed energies that are very masculine that will help push you through the next cycle. It's kind of like that birth canal, so it also had that feminine energy. So this Death Mother is speaking to this like new life to be reborn, right? And then you've got this Justice card, so you know justice will be meted out. Karma works. The law of karma works. In the meantime, you've been very independent. You've been surrounded by everything that you need and a lot of things that you want and desire, things that comfort you, luxuries. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it has a falcon on it that has a hood on it. So like a falcon's like a really powerful hunting animal, but it's also kind of, I've heard it referred to as a glass cannon, you know, like it's got like maximum striking force, but like doesn't take a hit very well. You know, they've been like endangered and threatened animals, and a lot of work has been done to restore their habitat and their birth numbers because they were very affected by DDT, pesticides that made the shells of their eggs very thin, because they eat creatures that eat bugs and like you know, plants that are sprayed with pesticides. So that until that was banned, they weren't able to bring their creations to fruition because the egg would crack before it was able to hatch. So this is kind of shows some respite after, you know, a victorious battle won. You said your piece, you were honest, you know, you spoke the truth. This has some legal sort of implications, like and Gemini running their mouth, you know, and like saying what needs to be said. Sometimes you are the truth teller, and if that's part of your family system or has been part of the family systems in colleagues and networks and workplaces, which like red flag if anybody tells you that the job is like a family, run in the other direction, right? Because people can play out those dynamics, and be careful that you're not doing that yourself. If you've been the truth teller in these scenarios, you know, I mean, it brought justice, but also there's a lot of healing that has to come from it. But there has been victory as well. And there's been resources built up to give you comfort. But you deserve to, like, not have to dive bomb the situation at all times. There's a new world that's more abundant and more heart healing, you know. Healing, new beginnings, and just really like listening to your intuition and like listening to whether or not this story is true, you know, and whether it has to go on, because it's just a 3. Number 4 is rest, another healing card, you know, and 5, you're, you know, standing up against the bullies, etc., etc. So like, but it feels like the Swords energy isn't really where you want to be necessarily with all of this, the thoughts, you know, these are kind of pinning in your potential. The universe is here to help you heal and absorb new things into your heart where you don't have to understand with words. Yeah, and so that's created a lot of isolation. But it's okay. Like, you can be isolated within your beautiful vineyard, you know. You need time to nest and cocoon and be reborn, you know. Rebirth. So for friends, Harpy Eagle. Okay, so you've got, like, somebody else in your life who is a fierce hunter, right? You don't always have to be the falcon. You've got an eagle on your side. And like the biggest eagle on earth. They're huge and they're crazy and they're scary and their eyes are red and they're like amazing. So you got a formidable friend or a friend who sees you as formidable. Partner up with them and make sure that y'all are like supporting one another. There's like this real huge balance energy. There's like this culmination of all these like fixed, strong cornerstone energies and a lot of healing. So passing ideas between the two of you is going to be super, super helpful. Again, like, you know, make sure that there's space for both of you to be really sensitive and receptive of one another, because there's all this like powerful masculine energy, this like active energy. It's time to kind of like allow things to settle into their place and you know, go through to the next cycle. A lot of healing that's happening from this stuff. And so your fierce friend is going to be simpatico. And you have enough power between you that you'll be able to defend one another when needed. Defend your territory. Is a very territorial bird. You don't always have to be the one who's dive bombing. And like, you know, it might be okay for both of you to nest. I see this nesting kind of thing in this justice. Nesting and justice, huh? Yeah, waterproof. The two of you together, you know, can't be defeated. You've got this victory energy, you know. It's like sometimes you see like jealous people around the main character here who's like marching into victory, and you and your friend or friends are like really powerful, victorious, strong people. Like you can rely on one another's energy to really carry you through these storms, you know. You will not be defeated. You will continue with a new level of healing and power, things set to right. You'll be able to say what you mean what you say, and, you know, be able to come through with messages that are sweeter and calmer and more peaceful going forward. So with family and children, like I said, we saw the battle thing. Like some negative energy may, like I said, there might be some healing that has come out in other parts of your life that have to do with this like combative energy in your family systems. And if that's like currently happening, like see who you can disengage with in your family, or just like, you know, don't get engaged into arguments and battles with people. Like it's okay to avoid those whenever possible. If there's like any kind of like abuse or violence happening within your scenario, do what you can to get out. You don't have to go home for Christmas, for example. You know, you can set boundaries and say no. Save this like fierce, ferocious, amazing energy for this new birth here. If there's like a mother wound, you know, all things come to an end. It's like enter the warm embrace of mother as death, as like the one who creates a new start, a new life. You know, you're not where you came from, you're where you're at. And we've got the raven. Yeah, so that's messages from the beyond, and I like that they're paired with these crows here. Yeah, so like this cool like death energy. Also, like ravens are known to be super intelligent, like you, Gemini. They can speak. They can gather together shiny objects. Gather the shining objects in your life, and the people in your family who shine. You know, take those moments with the kids in your life where they're like dazzling you with their innocence and their beauty and purity. You know, they drew a cool picture, or like they love their toy truck and like they're really excited about it. Those like kind of glimmers are going to really work out for you, you know. And ravens are known to exchange gifts as well, and also be like a great defender. So defend your space with love, you know, create the circle in your family with love, and like prevent these battles from happening, because like you just don't need it, you know. You need space to heal and absorb beautiful, kind, sweet energy, and like this temperance is definitely going to bring that to you. The structure is taken care of with this justice card. You've got this abundance, and then this new start and more healing. And then with romantic relationships, balance. Okay, yeah, so that's back here, you know. So you are going to, you know, find either with your established romantic relationships or with new ones coming in, more of a balance, more justice, somebody you can speak your mind to. But remember to speak with love, speak with emotion and love. you know, this is the kind of person who, you know, you've got your friends who you can go out there and like conquer shit. But like in your intimate relationships, I think it's a good idea to find something that's like really heart centered and nurturing. Um, you know, also like with this passionate, heartfelt energy too, where you just feel like you're on top of the world. But like just these really calm, like vulnerable spaces where you can heal your heart and just be safe to like work on that healing. There is, you know, this extra energy coming in from the universe with that. But yeah, like justice is here, so rest in it with your loved one. And self-interest. So yeah, this might be a time where in your intimate relationships you're both or self kind of going within and doing a lot of healing work. And you can just be there to support one another, to hold space for one another. Make sure that your heart is stable and steady, and there are these big healing energies, these big like cosmic downloads. You can be at other ends of the garden and still kind of be together in that space, and enjoying the beautiful environment that's been built. But ultimately, like, the journey of healing is your responsibility. So being together and supportive in that is going to be very, very vital. But you're going to find a place that speaks to your heart and like the beautiful parts of your childhood that are safe and serene together, with those little delights that the raven brings, the messages that the raven brings, that the world is a magical place. Let's have one more card to bless this reading for Gemini, please. Six of Cups again. Yeah. So this is inner child work. And there's so much here blessing you both practically and spiritually. All of this healing and stability energy. I love especially the world here with the fixed energy kind of holding down the fort. And these two very Libra cards. This could be Scorpio, Aquarius. This reminds me of Aquarius. Aquarius, Cancer. And of course you, Gemini, and Pisces. So all of these energies are at your avail. There's a lot of listening and a lot of healing here. And it's okay to take time for yourself. Because you're reestablishing balance, and that's going to benefit both you and all of the partners, however they manifest in your life, however they mirror you, this harpy mirroring your falcon energy, this raven mirroring your inner child energy, these balance energies, the healing from, old things that no longer serve you, to rebirth and heal. All of this is very good, and you're just really going to go into the center of your heart. It'll tell you all of the messages that you need to hear. Be open and find safe spaces without battles and without heartbreak to bring yourself back to your heart center, which is where all the magic begins, my love. Gemini, if you haven't hit the like button already, I would love it if you would do that. That would be so appreciated. It's, free, no skin off your whatever the idiom is, hopefully. So thank you so much for being here, because you're here. I can share this time with you, and it really is a wonderful part of my day. So, and I love connecting with Geminis. I have several Gemini placements myself, which is, I guess, why I can talk so long. Good to see you here as well. So, excuse me. That said, thank you for all your interactions. I appreciate you so much. These are our stories. Thank you for participating. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people, and I wish you peace.